There it is. There it is, man. What's going on, world? What's going on, world, man? I gotta acknowledge the people every day. I see them, shit. And the ladies took a reroute around me because they saw me smoking and shit. So they, excuse my language, but it's like they probably thought, "Oh, he on some crash out time." I was like, I'm just out here smoking the Drew Estate Dominicana Pequeñas. I'm just doing the Drew Estate Dominicana Pequeñas. If you know about them, you know about them. I'm learning about it right now. This is the first time I had to smoke that shit till it's a roach. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say low because you can't promote tobacco shit on YouTube because I'm a holy I don't know what that's about. Anyway, fuck that shit. This is the point I'm making, man. Good morning to everybody, man. Good morning, everybody. I gotta start saying hi and good morning, everybody. I'm gonna stop and talk to everyone, man. I've been seeing everybody in a bad mode, bad air, whatever. I don't care. I don't care if it's air quality. I don't care what's going on in your life. I don't care if you're worried because there was a shooting. We alive and we living, man. We gotta say hi to people. We gotta say good morning to people. The dude who shot at the Bite of Seattle, man. I had a lot of negative things on my mind to say about him. But at the end of the day, I wish I was there at the bite myself. I wish I made eye contact with him myself. I wish I said good afternoon, good evening. I wish I said hi to him myself. I wish I said what's up myself. I wish I said what up myself. I wish I said how you doing. I just nodded my head. I wish I would have just acknowledged him, man, because I know me, and I know it's not even about ego. It's not even about whatever. You just gotta say and do the right thing to people sometimes because the energy is bad, man. My brother almost got in a fight yesterday. I was thinking about that, man. He was telling me the story this morning. He said, I almost got in a fight yesterday. Bro was tripping on me. He didn't say it like that, but he was saying it like that. And I'm sitting there like, all right, fight him. He actually talked it out with a bro. And I'm like, yeah, he handling shit like me. That's the way I handle shit. I'm like, what are we doing? I'll sit there and clown you and find out you're not about it. But at the same time, I'm just happy that we're on a positive time. So I just, I'm trying to keep shit positive, man. What are we doing? You can't take back what's been done, man. That's why I like doing the live streams because I'll say some stuff that's off-putting sometimes. I say some stuff I disagree with a lot of times. A month later, a year later, a week later, I'll be saying stuff I disagree with myself all the time. You know. Anyway, say good morning, say hi to people, man. The people come around, you got to just say hi to them. That's it. That's all you got to do, man. Just remember, try to be nice to people, and then if you feel like you can't be nice to anyone, you got to be nice to yourself, man. The type of energy that you would normally allot to the public, if not the greater world or the greater consciousness. You got to love yourself before you start loving other people, man. Very simple, plain and simple. Before you start trying to love other people, man, love yourself, man. I don't know what people are going through, man. I see, like, thinking about that. I'm sitting in the park. I see people walking around the park and walking the loop. They're in a better mindset and conscious state than I am because why? They're moving their legs. They're in the sunshine. But at the same time, I play my role. I do my part. I walk down the street. I was working up a sweat. Got my breakfast sandwich. Said hello to my people over there. Boom, bam. Here I am now doing my thing. So it's like you just gotta pass on the positive energy, man. No matter what, bro. It's like no matter what's going on, just say hi to people, say what's up to them. That's it, man. You gotta make people's day because when you start acknowledging the human beingness, it's not even about the goodness in people. You start acknowledging the human being aspect in people. You see them, you recognize them, you say hi, man. You say what up. So you might want to give somebody a hug or something, man. How's it going? You might even want to because you just don't know what people are going through. What's going on, man? Kabir, am I reading that correctly? Let me know if I'm reading it correctly, man. Yeah. How's it going, man? Good morning, man. Oh, you got headphones. Oh, yeah. Kabir, man. Let me know if I'm saying that name correctly, man. Kabir, did you get a chance to say good morning or hi to anyone today? Any strangers? Get outside and if you can, if you're able to, man, make somebody's day today. Go make somebody's day today. It's one of those days, right? You know, it's one of them days, man. Oh, that's all right. Hey, how you doing? I don't know if they smelled the smoke. I didn't know if it was that. Okay, yeah. Appreciate it, man. Hey, you have a good morning, man. Yeah. Kabir, what's going on? Kabir, where are you from? I'm in the United States, bro. I'm in Seattle. I'm in Seattle right now, man. Where you checking in from? Hold on, man. I gotta. There we. That's cool, man. It's a beautiful husky right there. I'm assuming that's us. It might be a mix. I could be wrong, but it's like Oh yeah, I met the dude who had the Doberman last night. The guy had a Doberman. It was very what's the word? It was very anxious. It was a very anxious dog. You know what I mean? So it was one of those like um Like it was barking at everything, wanted to whiff at everything. Car revved an engine. Car had bass. It was just one of those like it was just very anxious. That's just the way I looked at it. Maybe I'm wrong. You're in the United States too, Kabir. Appreciate you, man. Oh, I didn't bring no snacks for my crow. I should have brought snacks for my crow. You know what I mean? But that's all right. Muslim? No, I'm not, man. I'm sorry, man. But salam alaikum either way, man. Good morning and salam alaikum wherever you're at, man. Appreciate you dropping it. If you are, I'm assuming you are. I could be wrong, but I'm not Muslim. I'll let you know. I'm not religious at all, actually. Yeah, people ask me a lot, but I'm very I love God, and yeah, I leave it at that. I love God, man. What can I say? I mean, there's moments in life where me, myself, and the universe have just taken care of me, and that's all I can really say, man. Oh, we got something hell for review. What we got, man? I'm behind. I'm gonna hit you with my what's this, bruh? What you writing? Enoch, what you writing, man? You're not Muslim. Oh, you're just asking. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not either, man. But I guess I share similar principles with people, so like spiritual principles, if you will. So I try to keep that positive energy and whatnot with everyone as much as possible. It's not easy, but especially in these days and time, everyone's kind of going through things. Everyone's kind of lashing out a little bit, and it's understandable. But we got to make sure we check on people. You know what I mean? I look like an Indian. I get a lot of comparisons, man. I get a lot of comparisons, Kabir. Kabir, what are you? Comparisons and acknowledgments, if that makes sense. But yeah, Enoch, I'm gonna keep that hidden, man. It doesn't sound like it's a positive thing, so I don't even want to address it. I don't even want to put that publicly. I can't even talk about that, man. I'm sorry, dude. We can't talk about that, Enoch. You know, we got the positive title and the positive chat. We got the energy. We're trying to keep the vibes good right now. That's what we're doing. I don't know if you knew that, but that's what we're trying to do right now. You know, everything good on the good and good. That's why it's also funny too, because you got other folks that they might be avoidant with who I am, and today is the breakthrough day where you have the acceptance of like, let it be, man, let that happen, let that happen, let that be. It is what it is. I was just chopping up about that. I had started off with something kind of negative or critical, like not critical thinking, but just like some criticisms, if you will. And then I ended up going into this type of mind frame of speaking, and I was like, we're gonna keep it right here like this, but we shall see. 30, 30. I'm in my 30s, man. I'm happy you knew that, bro. I'm happy you knew that, bro. Kabir, tell me about you, man. How are you, man? Are you Indian too, or what's going on? We just throwing stuff out there. Let me know if we're just throwing stuff out there, man. Let me know if that's what we're doing today. But yeah, I gotta sit there and what it is just effort too. I think I actually got back on my little you already know, man, my little 4BK schooling and whatnot. I touched upon some things this morning. Some stuff I hopefully I'm able to remember to exercise when I get to the library or when I get home. And then you know what I'm saying? So you're from innocent country. What? Innocent country? I don't know, man. I don't know what that means, man. I couldn't tell you. I don't know, bro. But I'll focus a little bit, when I get over there. I'm locking a little bit. Be focused more mentally, because I want to get some content done, but I need to do maybe some writing and just some re-listening to the music and stuff, man. You know, the Great Indian Cockroaches. Yo, chill. What's going on, man? Now this is a what's it called? This is a cigar, man. It's actually a is they call it a Dominicana Pequeña. So it's a smaller, shorter Dominican cigar, if you will. The Pequeña is like a small. Like I don't know how to explain. Pequeña is like small. It's like I don't know how to explain that. I can't really translate Spanish that well. I wish I could, but I guess I couldn't. But yeah, I got that going right now. So got the morning right with that cigar. Got a breakfast sandwich. I ate in the morning at the house, but it's something about it. You know what it is? Like it helps to have like eggs sometimes and like a little bit of starch. Like for me, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's easier to have like both. I prefer to have both, man. So that's where I'm at with it. United States, man. We're in the United States, man. Are you in the United States as well? Let me know if you're in the United States as well, man. I appreciate you guys checking in either way. You know, trying to see if oh, see bro, see me. Say hi to him. You know, bro got a lot of, my man got a lot of animosity, but we're in a good mood today, man. You know, you get access to great energy. It starts activating. I just want to I want to share the good vibes more or less, man. You know, shout out to Eugenio Suarez. That's the jersey I'm about to buy. I'm about to go online right now. Later today, I'm gonna get that Cincinnati Suarez jersey, Eugenio Suarez jersey. The good vibes guy, you know. That's what I'm trying to be on, man. Some positive shit. We don't got no time to be negative, man. And on that same note, like I get it though. There was a video I seen, man. It was actually on the show Cheaters, because Peter Gunz was in charge of. He's like one of the main hosts now, and he was trying to help this relationship. I don't know. He was trying to help the lady out in the relationship. She was getting cheated on. They ended up running into the dude. Dude got emotional, got mad, started going head up with Peter Gunz, and then they talked about it, and then they shook hands on it. And he said, "Hey man, brother, I hope you figure that out. You know, you see, you make me trying to get me back in the gym, man. I'm 50 years old. I gotta, you know." And they shot like a fair one for 30 seconds. That shit crazy. That shit funny, man. Because you start swinging and then you start grappling, but that's still love. You understand? Like you can get into a physical altercation with somebody, but that's still love. You got to remember that it's still love. Like you got to just get through it. Sometimes you get into it, but you got to get through it. Real simple. You want to come to the U.S. though, man? Hey, man, if you get a chance to, man, I hope you enjoy your time here. I hope when you get here, I hope you're respectful and you're grateful for being here, because it's a great place to live. There's a lot of people that grew up here, a lot of people that live here that are very ungrateful, and they're not sure what to do with their lives every day. But nonetheless, like I said, we still got to treat each other like human beings. Here we are existing together. So I do my best to listen to everybody, but it's not easy, because some people, they make their whole day, they make the whole day, they make the whole situation, they make the whole conversation about themselves, and that happens sometimes, man. That's gonna happen, and you might have those days too. I have days like that as well. I have days like that probably more times than not, and that's usually why I try to just check in with myself and just be open and honest. It's not easy, but that's what I'm on right now. That's today. Like I said, man, the good energy has activated today. I don't know what's happening, and it's scary. That's the thing, is it's scary, but I have to hold on to it and be honest about it. So I'm just in the moment right now, man. I'm in the moment, you know. Hey, man. And it's like, I don't think it's noon yet. I don't even think it's noon yet. But by the time we get closer to that, so hopefully I'm able to get a decent amount of work done, or just content in general. Get my hour and a half, and I'm trying to aim a little more for hour and a half per gaming, just to lock in a little bit. If we do about 1 or 2 games a day, that's all I need to do. You know what I mean? It saves time and it gives me more time to just sit there, meditate, think of my actions, and think about the next move. You know, because it's the space that I'm worried about. It's the space and the quiet that I'm worried about. But I was forcing myself to sit with it, and now I'm doing a lot better, which is kind of interesting. A lot interesting. Yeah, though. So yeah, it's like that. It'd be like that, man. But hopefully, what I'm saying makes sense, man. Hopefully, it doesn't fall on like deaf ears. Hopefully, you know what I mean, or that's not necessarily deaf ears, but it doesn't go by the way. Hopefully, it doesn't get forgotten about. I'm trying to do. I've had multiple forms of content where it's a mixed bag of like, I'll just say like negativity or criticism, and sometimes I'm like, it's less about that, man. It's less about that. It's more about, if the majority of the content or the majority of the creations can be positive, that's me being consistent with myself. You know what I mean? That's me being consistent with the discipline of trying to be, like, for example, man, one thing I heard and I wanted to be part of, it was It was I think it was Joe and Jada, Fat Joe and Jada, because they were talking about, you know, who's a rapper that doesn't get no beef, who's a rapper that always gets love, and they're like, oh, it's KRS One. KRS the teacher, man. He's the teacher. Every time people see him, it's positivity and it's love. They like to say hi to him. He says hi to people too. He's in a good mood. He's in a good mode. You know what I mean? He's on a good one, and people say hi to him, and he talks to the people, and he speaks with them patiently, and he reminds them that he loves them, even if they disagree or they don't see eye to eye. And I love to achieve that. You know what I mean? Of course, it's a work in progress. Of course, it's not going to happen in a day. You understand? Of course, it won't. But at the same time, it's important that me, you know, I just strive in that direction. I go in that direction. It's important for me. Really important for me, man. So yeah, and everyone that drops in, man, everyone that's here right now, I appreciate you guys dropping in, man. Remember to say hi to somebody today. Say hi to a stranger. Say good morning. Just make somebody's day today, man. Just do something nice. Do something positive. And if you feel like you don't want to talk to anyone, do something nice for yourself, man. Take yourself out to eat. Go brush your teeth twice. You know, some of you guys only brush your teeth once. Brush your teeth twice, 3 times. Do a little extra for yourself, man. You know what I mean? If you're like me, man, you be eating food and you get like, sauces or whatever. Pause, you know what I'm saying, on the face, man. Just go trim your mustache, You just take care of yourself a little bit, right? Just wash your body, take a second shower, take a third shower today, man. Just rinse off a little bit. Lay in bed, take a nap. Just take care of yourself. If you can't make someone else's day, man, do good for yourself today. That's it. That's all I can really say. That's all I can leave you with, man. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. It's just like I said, it's activated today. We're on one today. 8-3. What's that mean? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you the way I'd like to. Ooh, that dog is. Damn. My guy passed the frisbee to the dog. Nice. Anyway, I'm just watching people in the park. Chilling, man. It's a beautiful morning. We actually have an air quality advisory today, which is kind of a little sad to me. It is what it is. How's it going? And it's like I don't know if I'm probably gonna be indoors in the middle of the day, like during the afternoon, but I don't like smell any smoke, so I don't know. Like fire, like from the fires, I don't smell anything. But I do want to say, like, peace and love to my friend, your boy, and the other Spokane Beybladers down in Spokane, because they are dealing with some fires right now down in Spokane. Um, I think it's north of the main part of the city. I could be wrong. Hopefully the fires are contained. Hopefully they're out. But that was a crazy 24-hour period of fire that was happening over there. I believe that's Eastern Washington. I forget exactly where it is, but I know they're about 6 to 8 hours away. Because you go down the I-5 and then you got to cut like to the east, so it's kind of like farther away. Then you got to go through like the pass and stuff. But Eastern Washington, when they have fires over there, it's a lot worse than on this side, because at least we get rain over here. But yeah, peace and love to them, man. God bless them. That's all I can really say, man. Peace and love and God bless them, man. Yeah, that's all I can really say. That's all I gotta leave it at that, bro. That might be out. That's low key outy. But yeah, I don't know. I'm chilling here for a few more minutes, man. Should I spark the second? I might save it for later. We'll see where the energy and everything is at, man. We'll see where all that's at. How I'm feeling about stuff, man. Until then, I actually might. I'm gonna show y'all how I do the boom, my little thing with the tree. Hold on, where's the big tree at? Can you see it? It's right there. So I got the big tree. I donate my cigars to the tree all the time, bruh. Damn, should be fucked up. All the time, bro. We do a little thing right here. Let me go sideways for you. Here we go. Smash the mic up. There it is, man. Might leave it at that. We'll see if we continue the rest of the day doing them things, man. So I want to leave on that note. Like I said, I got the second, but I might do some other shit. I don't know. It really depends what we end up doing next. You know, really depends what we're feeling. Until then, I'll probably catch y'all on the next one, man. You know, seeing people on. Yeah. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. Let me walk over. Should I keep the phone on? Let me just walk over, man. I want to be a little more hands free. I want to have music going and keep my mind, a little more. Let me start packing stuff. Oh no, let me start packing stuff up right now. Keep my mind a little more clear today, and just focus on the beats. I got this album I'm working on. I got one that I need to put out, and then I got basically I gotta review some stuff. I gotta review some music, and I also gotta what's it called? Just check on stuff, then just check on the content, download some things, re-upload them, all that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah. There it is, man. I'm gonna head on up. Catch me on the Twitch side. That's what I was gonna say. Anyone that's dropping in, anyone scrubbing through, and you get to this point, catch me on the Twitch side, bro. We're gonna do at least 1 or 2 games today. We'll see how that goes. All right. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace. I'm out.